before you jump on a trampoline. How true! How very true! I mean, you don't want to damage a perfectly good trampoline, do you? Very good indeed. This is from Mrs. Jemima Hughes of Coronation Avenue. And her joke is, if you see a drowning downer, what do you throw him? I don't know, a brick? An anvil? Well, no, you can't very well throw an anvil, can you? What about a grenade? Well, no. Who has grenades these days? Answer, another downer! I told you it was good. That's wonderful. It's very good. You see, they both drown. And here's another one. How do you save a drowning downer? Answer, who cares? Very good. Lovely jokes. Lovely jokes today. Very funny indeed. And here's one from, not that one, no, this one here. It's from Clive Pritchard of Sladebrook Road. Mr. Pritchard, what do you have for us today? Question. How is a puppy like a mortally wounded downer? Answer. Eventually they'll both stop whining. Oh, Mr. Pritchard, you're quite the character, aren't you? Oh. You know, I miss my dog. What am I saying? I don't miss anything at all. I've got it all right here. Let's see what else we've got. Yes, something. We have something from our dear friend and faithful contributor, Mr. Persky Black.
Hey everybody. How's everybody doing today? Cake, Clarina, Jamie, FBI. Yeah, we're continuing with Jenny Leclue. This game is taking me a lot longer than I expected to finish, but it's an awesome game. I'm actually really enjoying it, so it's not a bad thing. Day 2 of GTA Online, got in a chase with some guy, did some missions, gambled at the casino, and saw an argument in chat. Sounds like a typical day on GTA. I'm doing good. I was gonna stream about an hour and a half earlier, but something came up, so I had to finish that really quick. But I'm doing good. Hoping to finish this game today. But yeah, where we left off before was we're in the sewers right now. Our mother is just above us. Guess that's the jail or prison, or police office, wherever. But yeah, we have to inspect some pipes and valves. I wonder if this game took me this long just because I was reading everything and it took me a while for some of the puzzles. Because on How Long to Beat, that website, it says it's only about 9 to 10 hours. We're about 10 hours in, so must have taken me much longer than the average player. Also, I linked my Twitch account with GTA Online. I get more money in free arcade property. Whoa. It's awesome when Twitch does stuff like that. I remember when they did that with Borderlands 3. Like, all you had to do was watch people who were playing it, and then you could, like, get chests and rare items from it. And then you can spawn in, like, random things into their game, too. Which is pretty cool. Like, you could summon a legendary boss or something in their game. They did it with Overwatch also. A bunch of times. But yeah, let's continue on with this game. Hold up, I'm gonna take a... I got a sugar-free Red Bull. I live off these things up north. They're so good. The pipe runs directly into the prison cell. It must be connected to something inside. Look how disorganized this is. It's a valve. It controls the direction and flow of water through the pipes. Another valve to provide very precise control of the water flow. Okay, let's take this ladder. Looked up the Kickstarter of this game, and apparently it didn't have enough for its goal and reached a stretch goal for voice acting. Really? So they were planning on having voice actors. That's pretty cool. Wonder what happens. Maybe they ran out of money or something. Why does Arthurton need such a complex system of pipes and valves? Another sticker, a toilet. Nice. We haven't decorated our journal in a while. Found so many stickers. We've probably missed a few. There we go. Check your choices in the journal. Choosiness. Hey, oh, there's like a morality bar. Realist, logical, planner. Or no, realist, logical, and improviser. Dedicated, strong-willed, and direct. A brilliant leader who inspires others. A jack of all trades and a fountain of knowledge. But you can be inflexible and emotionally distant. Sounds like me. He chose something totally normal for a man to whistle. Wait, you could have chose something for the man to whistle? Weird. You helped mom the first time she asked. Why does it say 1 out of 18? Oh, there we go. Questions mom's logic. You learned more about Arthurton's exotic plant life. You're honest with Dean Strasberry. Yeah, too bad we can't compare these, FBI. You'll respect them some other time. He concluded the Dean had eaten a raspberry donut. Chose code word horse. Oh, did we choose these at the beginning of the game and we're just supposed to remember them? Quizzed Wyatt about the power cuts. You like your coffee straight up and hot, nothing fancy. Built rapport with Dan by talking about his hobby. You identified yourself with a secret code. You delivered the denouement like a detective. You're really mean to Veronica. Damn right. You let Keith throw the last stone, ignored the danger, and turned off the circuit breaker. Oh, there was another way to Turn off the electricity. Interesting. He took evidence from the crime scene. He answered the sheriff's first question truthfully. He answered the sheriff's second question with a lie. He asked Susie about the secret laboratory. Cut to the chase. Hey, we missed one. He made a promise to Susie. You politely declined Susie's offer to lend you her clothes. Oh, or you rudely rejected Susie's offer. Well, you're assertive with the crow. Missed another one. Okay, so you took the evidence linking Mom to the Dean's murder. I guess that is evidence. The bottom one is interesting. You chose to go to the graveyard, you chose to go for a picnic. I wonder what would have happened if we chose to go to the picnic. Like, would the game have ended right there? The happy ending? Took the gravedigger's flower. Oh, I forgot the secret code with CJ. And there's a bunch more. There are only two pages, so it must be getting close. That. Oh. Sorry, I was checking. Did the stream disconnect for a bit? We actually have 2 postcards. You're here? Alright. I still have 2 postcards to, find. Maybe the last one is like a New Game Plus one. Because when we first started the game, it gave us 2 options, the New Game and then New Game Plus. I'm wondering what that is. This machine is identical to the last. It's very high tech for Arthurton. I think it pumps water or sewage through all these pipes. But why are there so many? Our town's not that big. There's nothing else down here except for the pungent soup of Arthurton's collective bowel movement. I should go back and talk to Mom. Wait, where is Mom? Oh, she's right here. Okay, I'm back. What'd you find? There are pipes everywhere. Connected by lots of valves. Some kind of sewage pumping machine. A whole bunch of dead rats. What can you see up there? Everything Jenny knew about being a great detective, she learned from her mother. Even with so much at stake, Jenny couldn't help but feel a rush of excitement. She was finally working alongside her mom on a real case. What the hell? She just like disappeared. The toilet. Poorly installed and possibly never cleaned. There's a large crack in the floor around the base. That's our way out. Cell door, reinforced steel frame and bars. Wide enough to fit a hand through, but lock is unreachable. CJ, looking very anxious. Possibly has lice. A dead rat in the process of decomposition. Cause of death, poison. Drain cover securely welded in place. Would require a small explosion to displace. One more. Where is it? The bed? Oh no, pillow. A metal bed with pillow and sheets. Extremely uncomfortable. That's everything of interest here. I've got this picture of two monkeys holding hands. I think they're planning something. That's it. I've got it. Knew it was important. I know exactly how to get you out of here. We'll destroy the toilet. Attempting a breakout without the explosives seemed futile, but Jenny had spotted something else useful. Please. Use the pillow to muffle the sound. There we go. First try. Pipe leading to the jail is a weak point, and the floor around the toilet is cracked and damaged. By redirecting the flow of water and turning on the pumping machine, we can create an explosion of our own. We need to create enough pressure to blow up that toilet. Yes, of course. Great thinking, Jenny. I'll turn on the machine and use the valves to redirect the water. I'll use the pillow to block the toilet and sustain the pressure. And I'll distract the guard. Okay, we're on the case, go team. Alright. A valve puzzle. This is gonna be fun. Like infra. Ah, bastard. Infra DLC finally released. That makes me sad. FBI. Okay, so we gotta build up the pressure. Excuse me. Turn this valve. Maybe we'll actually figure out how to use these. Wait, no. I think I get it. Like this, right? Oh, we gotta follow the valves. Let's see. See if this is even going to the correct one. Oh, it's being sneaky. It's not the right one. So if you follow that, it's kind of hard to follow. But there's like a skinnier valve in between the one that's the right angle and the one that's closest to where Jenny is. See, it goes down. If you follow that, it goes down over here. So that is not what we need, I think. But we'll turn this one. And how is this gonna work? It's at a right angle, so it either has to come from here. Yeah, it has to come from here. That's so loud, too, by the way. I might be overthinking this. Let's see. What? It has to be like that? It can't be like this? Here, let's just see what happens. Turn all the valves. Oh, it goes over here. Interesting. Excuse me. Yeah, I think I'm overthinking this. Yeah, there we go. Everyone stand back. A massive toilet explosion coming up. It's less explosive-y than I imagined. What happens? Nothing happens. We need more pressure. More pressure? How can I get more pressure into the pipe? We'll go see. Yeah, what did we do wrong? Is there another machine over here? Nothing. Oh, hey, Phil. We're doing a valve puzzle. Maybe that first valve? Alright, we'll try it. I can't interact with any of the valves at the moment. So I'm thinking I'm just looking for something to interact with right now. Infra valves. Yeah, Jenny's Marcus's estranged daughter, long lost daughter. We don't have a camera. I think you're right, Lorena. Wait, wasn't there a... yeah, right here. Yeah, this is the one we couldn't figure out last time. Now that we know how the valve works. Here. Put this way. Jenny becomes homeless in open sewer. Alright, now we got it. This is it. Brace yourself for impact. And we just killed our mom. What the hell was that? Exclamation mark. CJ. Sorry man, my bad. I had a spicy burrito last night. You might want to give it a minute. Quit making a ruckus, this is your last warning. You fell for it. Well done, CJ. Achievement unlocked, reunited, and it feels so good. Hey, what happened to the steam? I wonder if I should turn this off. Can I do that? No, we already broke everything, so can't. Jenny did a lot of crimes, yeah. Just to save her mom. And to solve her first real case. We didn't kill anybody yet. Which is it's a good thing. Mom. The cake said plus breaking out of house arrest, damage to property, and prison heist. Jenny's going to juvie, also stealing evidence. Yeah, we had one hell of a night. I have so much to tell you. Don't say another word. Rummaged through basements, scent of diesel, rotten flesh or fish. Drove a boat across the lake. Potential accomplice, red clay under nails, skin paler than usual. I see you've been busy. Dad wasn't working for the university. His accident was a cover-up for something much bigger. Jenny, it's not the first time it's happened. There's an organization running secret operations all over town. Jenny. And Dean Strasberry was working for them too. Stop. You already know, don't you? No, you already know, don't you? Oops. I missed what she said. I'm just watching the live stream. Okay, there we go. So you know you're still alive? You didn't tell me? What? Who's still alive? Dad survived the explosion. He's alive. Dad is alive. But they're keeping him prisoner in a room hidden under the graveyard. ... No, Jenny. Send us a message. He's trapped. We have to rescue him together. Sorry, Jenny, but you're wrong. But it's true. They used the Dean's ring to make a key for the door. I can explain everything on the way. What? Why do you have the Dean's ring? Well, I found it in the library. Oh, hey. Elise. Seems like she had moved on pretty fast from thinking her dad was dead. How are you doing, Elise? I haven't seen you in forever. I found it in the library. He stole evidence from a crime scene. Well, yeah, but now is not the time to discuss the ethics of my investigation. Give it to me. Why? Give me the ring, now. Oh wait, I'm not giving her the ring. Wait, so could we have not taken the ring at the beginning of the game when we found Dean? Wait, no, that was her ID card. When did we find the ring again? Like, I was just wondering if we had a choice. You doing great? That's awesome. Then he caused all of this. You think about it. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, she did, pretty much. Or it's not what we're thinking. Like, this is all in her head. She's like in some kind of... She's in a coma right now, and we're gonna wake up at the end of the game. That would suck, actually. I don't know if I would like that ending. No. Jenny Leclue, for once in your life, will you just do as you're told? Don't you understand? Someone's coming to kill you. Go back the way you came, and don't tell anyone you were here. Did you hear what I just said? Yes, which is precisely why you have to leave. Leave? I'm the reason you're still alive. The whole town thinks you killed the dean. I'm the only one who believes you didn't. ... What? Did she actually kill the dean? You didn't, right? You shouldn't have come here. Why won't you tell me the truth? What did you talk to the dean about before he died? And what happened at Widow's Drop? Jenny. The man in black just entered the crypt. Sorry about that. Is that Susie Glatz? You gotta get out of here now. Leave immediately. Find Susie and go home. You put her in terrible danger. The great detective never keeps secrets from her daughter. That is a discussion for another time. I have to go, or it's too late. Did you hear me, Jenny? He's coming. Get out of there. We're leaving right now, Susie. Mom, I'm coming with you. No. Promise you won't follow me, Jenny. Drop all this nonsense, go home and stay out of trouble. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, we're gonna do that. Promise me. Ah, convince. You would be dead if it weren't for me. If it weren't for you, then none of this would have happened. What? She was right. Cake was right. Jenny should never have gone to the library that day. If she had simply returned home instead, her mother would have never been caught. If he had just listened to me for once. I was just trying to help. How can you help? You are a child. This isn't a missing baseball card, Jenny. It's not a classroom murder mystery. There are real consequences to your actions. I'm fighting harder. What about Dad? He needs our help. Your father is dead, Jenny. We have to accept that. You're wrong. I followed the clues. I just decoded his message. He's alive. Enough. It's time to let this fantasy go. Some truth right there. It's too real. Fine. I don't need you. I got this far on my own. Find my own way back. But please take this. You'll need it. No, you keep it. It's pitch black in the tunnels. They'll be lost without it. There's no time to argue. Please, just let me help you. How come she doesn't want our help? And why won't she just tell us? Destroyed the flashlight. For a brief moment, time stood still. The flashlight hung in the air as if attached to an invisible thread, spinning endlessly. How had everything managed to unravel so quickly? How could her mother be so cruel? With a clatter, a flashlight fell, smashing against the stone floor, and Jenny was alone once more. She's mad that we helped. And she got caught for Strasberry's murder. Did she actually kill him? It's kind of dark for a game like this, if you ask me. Because the less you know, then the less you are accomplice, Jenny. Maybe the man in black is coming to bust out the mom separately, or her mom just wants to go through the legal system. If her dad has black hair, and her mom has black hair, then how is Jenny a redhead? I have no idea. Recessive genes, yeah, probably recessive genes. I think redheads, I think that's how they're made. It's Widow's drop. Did she find them all? Dad sent the messages. Emergencies only. Had a map. Mining accident. Yeah, like let's go show her the Zazer sphere, and she'll believe us. Something going on in this town. Friend or foe? Do it for Jenny. Makes Rufus a dull dog. I'll sleep and no work. Keith, can he ever forgive her? I feel like I've made a mess of everything. My own choices. Letter to Finkel draft. Oh, we've already read this. Arthur. What a wonderful surprise. Eileen just finished reading me the most recent chapter. Learn to read. Much better, old boy. Much better. It's really shaping up to be a great mystery. Just a few notes, nothing major, tiny tweaks. We need more intrigue, more danger. Crank it up a notch. It's a book, not a rock concert. I did a little creative writing back in my school days. Here's a suggestion. How about bear with me here, another murder? This time a character that the reader really care about. Someone close to Jenny, maybe even Jenny herself. Just wants to kill off Jenny. After all, what's a great detective story without a few murders? Give us something huge and unexpected. Surprise yourself. Surprise us all. I'll leave the details to you, but Arthur, do make these changes or it's curtains for the book. All the best. Turn off the light. Mom guilty? Giant metal door. Dad, you're right. Good or bad? Who are the Council of Three? Henry Leclue, what was working on? Arthur Hastings. I need a pipe. Kill someone else. Can't do it. Can I? Who would it be? I can't bear it. It's too much. First her father and now her mother. How will the poor girl ever recover? All of this could have been avoided if I just stuck to my original formula. There must be a way to fix this. You're right, Rufus. I need some rest. These long riding sessions are starting to take their toll. Mom, you broke my... But Jenny's mother was gone. She just took off. More confused than ever, Jenny had no choice but to make her way back through the sewer, completely alone. Well, apart from the man coming to kill her, of course. Not helpful. Jenny. You gotta get out of here. The shadow men are dangerous, and my boxing skills aren't what they used to be. You were right all along, CJ, about everything. You saw them? The little green men? Okay, maybe not everything. It's never aliens. Until it is. But all the strange phenomena around town, I've seen it too. Good. It's all connected and my mom knows more than she's letting on. Yes, trust no one. What did she tell you before I arrived? She asked you to do something for her. What was it? I'll never tell. She swore me to secrecy. I'm gonna trick him. Excellent. You passed the test. Did I? Mom told me you would never give her up. That's why she gave me the secret code. Widow's drop. Aha. So she told you as well. Yes. I've just forgotten some of the details. What did she need us to do? Let's see. It was very important. Life or death. Find Widow's drop. That was first. Look for the flowers. Use the key. Oh. Wear the gloves. Very important. It's a lot to fit in before sunrise. Where is Widow's drop? Good question. I don't remember. Did she at least give you a sense of which direction she was going? Well, I'm not... If I'm north and you're south, then she must have been going, It was no good. CJ's memory was jumbled at the best of times. Right now, Jenny needed to evade the man in black and get back to the room where her father was trapped. Stay safe, CJ. I'll see you on the other side. Oh, yes, goodbye, Jenny. Keep your eyes open. The truth is closer than you think. How Mom went that way. The hell? But Jenny wouldn't be following her. Damn. This town needs some joy, yeah. Yeah, that needs a lot of joy. Help her forget. Wonder why I have to tippy-toe through this area. It seems like all the other areas. We caused all this damage. What the hell is going on? Jenny, please hurry, he's coming. I'm going as fast as I can. Also, hi, Miss Leclue. My mom isn't here. Oh no, what happened? Jenny? Jenny, are you okay? Abandoned by her mother, haunted by a killer, covered in filthy water. Jenny Leclue is most certainly not okay. So let me focus on not getting brutally murdered. Dr. Benderson says it's always better to get these things out in the open. Shh. You're breaking up. Can't hear you. So one of the best ways to get out of a conversation is to pretend that you're losing signal. Oh, there's a ladder here. Oh, that's where we came up from. The path ahead was shrouded in darkness. Sure was, or sure wish I still had my flashlight. Jenny was ready for the next chapter of her adventure. Yeah, let's go. I feel like this is the last chapter. I knew we should have turned that off. How's she getting a signal? She's underground. Yeah, that's what I was asking or saying last time. There's no way she would have been able to get a signal. Unless they're like special walkie-talkies made by Susie. I don't know. An unfamiliar feeling began to ferment in the back of Jenny's mind. Doubt. Why did her mother act so suspiciously? Where did she go in such a hurry? Jenny had expected answers, but now each step forward felt as if the ground were crumbling beneath her feet. Oh, ghost miners. We all fall down. Screech. Jenny, are you okay? Oh, everything's super down here. Just wandering around in total darkness, trying not to get killed. Oh. Well, if you need some light, there's one on your walkie-talkie. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? Said nothing. That girl will be the death of me. Jenny fumbled in the darkness until she found the switch on her walkie-talkie. That's convenient. We almost died. Jen stood perilously close to the edge of a deep pit. If Susie hadn't interrupted her when she did. I'm going to have to jump to that minecart. But even if Jenny had the jump, or made the jump, she couldn't be sure if it would support her weight. If it was going to fall, it would have to have done it by now. We're jumping. See? Steady as a rock. Keep going. That's enough near-death experiences for one day. Tunnel 13, unlucky for some. Why didn't Susie mention the light sooner? I thought we were going back to where we think our father is being held. Saying that we should get out. Okay, this is where they all died. Jenny shivered as she realized the true scale of the tragedy that had befallen the miners. I'm standing in the world's biggest tomb. If none of the miners got out, how am I supposed to? Fortunately, Jenny had Susie Glatz. Let's ask for her help. Susie, come in. Thank goodness. I was worried you dropped your walkie-talkie. The line just went dead. Yeah, well anyway, I need... Her mouth went dry. I need your... How could one word be so difficult to say? I need your help. Then he felt a wave of nausea as the words left her mouth. Susie, are you there? It would be an honor to assist you in any way I can, Jenny Leclue. I'm in Tunnel 13. I've reached a dead end. I need you to find me another way out. Of course, just give me a moment. Found it. You're close to the extraction chamber where they transferred crystals to the surface for processing. There's bound to be an exit here. Susie's so precious, yeah. But it's a long way up. We're going to have to climb. No problem. And, Susie, thanks. Wait. Let's get a selfie with the dead body. Stay out, stay alive. I like that one. Extraction chamber, this is definitely it. Alright, how are we supposed to reach this? Oh, there we just jump. I forgot that we can jump 6 feet in the air. Feels like something is holding in place. I don't think I'm going to be able to move it. Can I climb up here? I doubt this, but we'll try it anyways. Oh, you can. Cool. That was just a guess. Guess that's where we have to go. Here's a postcard. I just need one more. Scrap. Nice. We're up here. We'll do the corners first. Nice. We only need one more postcard. Read it? You can read the postcards? The hell? Oh, you can. Completely forgot about that. Rod, vacation was worth it. Worth the wait. Fishing season is in full swing here. And boy are they big. Check out some of my bounty. I've decided to leave Joanna and the kids with the factory and pursue my lifelong dream of becoming a full-time fishmonger. Join me? Marlin. Doesn't seem like a smart idea. Rod. Let's read these ones. Hey sis. You'd love it here. It always feels like fall. Junior year has been real whirlwind. I'm having a hard time with my dissertation. Tip, don't major in ancient Arthurtonian culture. So I went to the museum for inspiration, found some really beautiful jewelry. Give Petey a big hug for me. Did he like the bone I sent him? What are these numbers? I wonder if they have some significance. Oh, we've read this one before. Yeah. Marlin's a real winner. Looks like he might still work. Hey, cameo! I made another cameo, guys. I didn't mean to scare her. I was better off in the dark. That was satisfying, but what did it do? It's a pulley of some kind. The rope must be attached to something nearby. Following the rope. You're a star in here? Yeah. Okay, I thought I was over there. Just follow the rope. I remember seeing one down previous floor. Why does it keep telling me to exit on the bottom right? You think that's a bug? Alright, that was kind of a... That was a lot of backtracking. Or annoying backtracking. Maybe. Alright, we gotta get up over there somehow. Pull this. Oh yeah, ghost. Doesn't seem like he wants to means us harm. He's just bored. Trapped here for all eternity. showing you the way out.
Whoa.
Shafts of moonlight shone through cracks in the ceiling. Sean? Read that weird? Extraction chamber. Almost killed me. Sean Diaz, yeah. That was too close. I better get moving. Oh no. It's a man in black. What is that? Is that a shadow? Man in black. I need to find somewhere to hide and fast. Where do you guys think I should hide? No way out, too risky, can't reach, too exposed. Perfect. High up in the air, out of sight, covered it on all sides. The mine cart was an ideal hiding place. It's Batman. Wait, I gotta look for stickers first. Jenny peered over the edge of the minecart. She was confident the man in black wouldn't spot her, but she'd need to remain perfectly still. Even the slightest sound could give her away. She's always been Batman? I'm just adjusting my mic. Almost in the clear. Just a few more seconds of absolute silence. Jenny! Of course. Turn off the radio, Susie. I just wanted to say, I think we had a really good breakthrough just now. Shut up, shut up, shut up. I can feel our friendship growing. I know it's a silly thing, but damn it, it didn't really give us a. I wasn't tapping A or X there. My luck is starting to run out. It won't be long before he reaches the jail and realizes my mom isn't there. And something told her he wouldn't be very pleased. Let's call her back. Are you trying to get me killed? Sorry, I just wanted to let you know I'm here for you whenever you need me. It's very nice, Susie, but none of that matters if I'm dead. Don't call me, I'll call you. That was very Batman of her to jump from the cart. Examine rock pile. It's one big pile of rocks. They must weigh a ton each. Alright. Inspect ladder. Oops. I can see a light up there, but the ladder was out of reach. Case of the unreachable ladder. This is the modeling mine. Oh yeah, I was thinking that earlier. But they're not purple. They were purple earlier, actually. They're kind of blue right now. What the hell am I looking for? Fragments of quartz crystal littered the room. They're beautiful. She held one in her hands. It'd be a good souvenir if it wasn't so heavy. Oh, nice. Decorate. Reminds me of Oxenfree Caverns. It's been so long since I've played that game. I remember it. Another cave-in, another dead end. But I'll take your word for it. Oh, hey, hey Celeste. Yeah, we're a detective right now. All the stuff Jenny done was in one night. It's the longest night ever, yeah. Structurally unsound, it's just like everything else around here. We use the minecart. There are two minecarts attached together by a system of pulleys. After all these tremors, I'm amazed they're still hanging up there. Like a well-oiled machine, Jenny Leclue's brilliant mind kicked into gear. Planet started to form. Alright, we'll use the mine carts. And we'll pocket some of the crystals. Jump into the minecart to weigh it down, and then we'll use the minecart to lift us up to the ladder. So yeah, I didn't need Jenny Leclue for that one. Maybe you can fix the barrel? Yeah, we'll just pull out some hammers and nails and fix the barrel. You can stand on the minecart to reach the ladder, but first I need to get it down. And I know exactly how to do it. The minecart is connected to a pulley. When I jump inside, it lowered, but it didn't reach the floor. Pockets full of crystals. First I'll climb to the top of the rickety scaffolding, then I'll jump into the minecart with my pockets full of crystals. Smash, the extra weight will carry me through or to the floor. So simple. What could possibly go wrong? At the bottom I'll climb out and push the minecart underneath the ladder. There we go. Yeah, we don't need to go through this whole plan. We figured it out. I'll use the added height. Yep. Straight shot to freedom. Okay. Something horrible is gonna go wrong. I know it. I spent too much time explaining that. I wonder how many crystals we need. I only got the one. Maybe I need more crystals. Alright, we got two. Have anyone here used an Airbnb before? Planning a trip to see my friend this summer. Yeah, I used Airbnb. It's a pretty good experience. It was cheaper than a hotel, and the place was pretty nice. And but the owners of the Airbnb it was like a basement, and then the owners were upstairs. So I don't know if we could have got away with a lot, but it was just a place to sleep for us. I can't fit any more crystals in my pockets. Hopefully this will be enough. But I'd recommend doing like some research on the place in the area before you use one. What if the man in black is just waiting off screen? Oh, what's this? The shattered skull of a long deceased miner looked up at Jenny. Poor guy. Dear Clara, I write this letter knowing you will never read it. Everyone is dead. I will be next. My wound is infected. The smell attracts the rats, and I've lost the energy to keep them at bay. The men in suits will tell you this was our fault. We disobeyed orders and didn't follow safety procedures. I don't think he had to flip the page. You won't believe them. You will fight for the truth, but you will never know the truth, and that pains me the most. They left us here to die, but their great plan for Arthurton will be its downfall. I'm sorry to leave you, my dear. Affectionately, Samuel. Another dev, yeah. MXM Tune just released a new song. Never heard of them. That was somebody's dad. He was still alive and no one came to help him. He never got to say goodbye. Jenny knew exactly how that felt. The Council of Three blamed the workers to protect their secret. Jenny folded up the letter and placed it in her pocket. I'll find your family, Samuel, and deliver it to them personally. And I won't rest until the whole town knows the truth. Like Dr. Hawthorne. A permanent solution, yeah. Should have ate a bigger breakfast this morning. Why didn't that work? Something's holding me back. I think it's the counterweight. Oh, we can jump up here now. Oh, hey. Nice. Another postcard. This one only needs 7. Inspect radio transmitter. Another transmitter on Glass Code property. Susie denied her family's involvement, but I can't imagine that they don't know about this. She's making so much noise the man in black has to hear. How is the counterweight lifting this? Oh no, I missed it. Wow, I was really tapping there. Did I just die? That was really hard to do. Like, I was really tapping the X button there. Jenny opened her eyes and rubbed her aching head. How long was I out for? Things hadn't quite gone according to plan. I guess my calculations were slightly off. Fortunately, Jenny found herself in a familiar place. This is the tunnel where I first came in. Fortunately, someone else had heard the commotion. This idiot. Time to go. See him squeeze through this. Got an achievement called Narrow Escape. Nice, we're finally gonna find out what behind these metal doors. Here goes nothing. I don't think it's the father. I don't think the father's behind the door, but we'll see. Maybe his body. Like, another cameo. Welcome back, S32. Access level Z Alpha granted. Disarming blast doors 13A. For your safety, please stand clear. What if it's the Dean? Jenny paused. She was finally here. Could it be true? Was her father really on the other side of this door? The man she lost forever. She would have given anything to bring him back. What would she say to him? How would she feel when she saw him? Of all the puzzles she solved, every obstacle she climbed, and every leap of faith she'd made, this was the scariest moment of all. Mom should be here. She needed her. She needed someone. Maybe even Susie. I'm not going to solve anything just by standing here. Arthurton had slowly revealed its secrets to Jenny, and now she faced the final chapter. Gathering her courage, she took a deep breath. This is it, Jenny. Stepped into the darkness once more. Dad? Her voice echoed in the darkness. Yeah, right, her dad's in here. Oh, there's a lot of books. Jenny should have packed heat. It wasn't as good as Prom Dress or Falling for You, maybe. Just my taste. Oh, it's another frequency puzzle. Another dead end. Or dead end. Dad end. See what I did there? Of course, he's not here. Just another machine. Arthurton. A small town seemingly like any other. Nestled in a valley between two mountains. Lined by lustrous forests and perched on the edge of a pristine lake. Yes, Arthurton had it all. A main street with shops and a place to sip coffee. Hey, didn't we read this before? Schools, a college, a church, and a police station. The kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels. This was the intro, but you won't find it anymore. Where Arthurton is now, The town that disappeared. What the hell? Where once stood a city bustling with life, now lies an empty crater. How could a town suddenly and completely vanish from the face of the earth? And if it could happen to Arthurton, could it happen to your town too? Scientists are baffled. Church. What the hell? I didn't push pause there. Is this a sign of the end of days? Tonight we attempt to answer the question, what happened to Arthurton? The Enigma report. Investigation starts now. From the future. Then he stared at the screen, astonished. Arthurton disappeared? Didn't make any sense. All the strange things she'd seen, one stood out more than the others. There's something at the end of the tape. Wait, so were they making this because they thought that they were gonna blow up Arthurton? There's something at the end of the tape. There. There's something hitting in the static. Another one of these frequency puzzles. I can't even tell what I'm doing here. Here we go. Kind of make it out. Oh, that's correct. Frequencies are right. Kind of looks like a person or a vampire. There we go. Oh, okay, one of these is wrong. There we go. Dad, you are alive. If worked, find Zazar, need help. This is one of the alternate reality stuff, like your dad is on the other side in another dimension. That'd be pretty cool. That's why you don't have Google Maps. American Wellington Wells. Achievement called This Changes Everything. What the hell's going on? Better get out of here before I'm crushed to death. What did we do? Wait, is the explosion gonna happen right now? Did we cause the explosion? I think you might be right, Jamie. Seems like an alternate dimension. Alternate reality. We finally get to see who this guy is. Please show your face. Oh man, oh man. I'm gonna flee. Stay away from me. I know what you've done. I'm not scared of you, creep. I should have fought him. But we are a tiny little girl, so I don't know how much we can do against this dude. Backed into a corner. with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Was this the end of Jenny Leclue? Is he dead? Why didn't he just show me his face? What the? Oh, hey. Teamwork. Our friends. It hit him in the head with the pot. Susie, Keith, came back. I had to. Jenny choked back her tears. She had lost count of the number of times she'd almost died today, and it was starting to take its toll. Let's get out of here before he wakes up. No, wait. Keith, this could be the man who killed your father. ... We should really go. This could be our only chance to find out who he is. It won't matter if we were buried alive. Should we look at him, guys? I know there's gonna be a choice, and we're not gonna get a lot of time, so I'll ask you guys now, should we look at him or her, or should we just run away? If they don't look, I'm gonna be upset. Doesn't matter. What? Look. What the hell? Damn it. Let's get out of here. Never mind then. That's what I've been saying. The truth is no good if we're dead. I said that too. Doesn't matter who said it. Let's go already. Another achievement. Wise withdrawal. Our three intrepid adventurers made their escape across the graveyard on the far side of town. Behind the twin peaks of Arthurton, the sun began to rise, but this night had not yet ended. Beneath them the ground shook and grumbled. Deep in the bowels of Arthurton, something stirred. Jenny recounted the thrilling story of her entire adventure. She told Susie and Keith about Professor Zazer and his experiments, the truth behind the tragic accident in the mines, and how she discovered that her father was alive. But she left out one critical detail: the town that disappeared. How would they react to such an unfathomable revelation? Would they even believe her? She wasn't sure she believed it herself. What an incredible adventure. Although I think the greatest discovery today has been our friendship. Susie's precious. You never stop, do you? All these trials have really brought us together. Now that you and Keith are friends again, we can form our very own mystery solving club. That'd be pretty cool. She's probably gonna say she works alone. It's a shame we didn't unmask the man in black. So what's our next step, fearless leader? There's something about this case that still doesn't add up. I need to find my mom before the cops do. But she could be anywhere. No, she's going to Widow's Drop. Where? Widow's Drop. But I have no idea where that is. It's certainly not on any map I've seen. Look at Keith, he's just trying really hard to keep up. They're on a scooter, and he's on a bike. That's because it's not a place. What? Yeah. It's a plant. My dad had. He grew one in his greenhouse. He had to separate from all the other plants. They all started to shrivel up. Have you ever felt a flash of pure inspiration? A sudden feeling of everything falling into place? It's the moment a great detective lives for. Effany. Keith. Epiphany. Epiphany. That's how you spell epiphany? I can't read. Keith, what day do you take out the trash? What? What day does the garbage man come? Oh, Friday. Why? Of course. It was right there the whole time. Jenny. I know where my mom is. Jenny. And I know who killed Dean Strasberry. Jenny. Look out. Watch out. We survived. Yeah, we made it. I have to go back. Go back. But we just got out. A little birdie told me I'd find 3 unruly kids out after curfew. Oh no. Damn. Stealing, breaking and entering, destruction of property. You're all in a heap of trouble. Oh, it's the grandfather. Jenny, I can't say I'm surprised to find you here. Matt snitched? Oh yeah. That's who he probably was in contact with. But Keith, Susie, I expected more from you. I'm ruined. Sheriff, this is the station. Are you there? Go ahead, station. Susie, Keith, I need you to create a distraction. What? There's no time to explain. Where are you going? You'll just have to trust me. Okay. No. Susie, please. No, not unless you say it. Say what? After everything we've been through, you know it's true. What are you talking about? Now is hardly time for this. Told me to stand up for myself, so that's what I'm doing. Oh, I didn't see Celeste saying goodbye. Have a good night, Celeste, if you're still here. Use Daniel's powers. I'll fling the car at the policeman. Hold on a second. Enough chatter. Get your sorry butts over here now. We depend on each other. Admit it, Jenny. Come on, Jenny, it's not a big deal. Just say it. This is your last warning. I'm not going to tell you again. Of all the challenges our tiny hero had faced, this was perhaps her toughest. You aren't alone, Jenny Leclue. You don't need to pretend anymore. As hard as it was to say it, Jenny knew deep in her heart it was true. Fine. Susie Glatz, you are my friend. Thank you, friend. Now let's get you out of here. Ram the scooter into the police officer. Yeah, I've got them safe and sound. I'm bringing them now. What the? Oh, she missed him. Never catch us, Cooper. Sorry, Mr. Leclue. Well, do you have them or not? I thought I did. Where did she go? Disappeared. We grave robbing now? We dug up a corpse. green shit. You gonna come back to life? Zombies? What the hell? Came back to life. Really? Oof, my head. Thank goodness it worked. Oh, how wonderful to hear your voice. I was having the strangest dream. What's wrong? ... I almost didn't make it. But you did. Now, we've got a lot to work to do. They were working together the whole time. I knew it. Jenny Leclue. Jenny? Jenny? Surprised to see me? I'm an only child after all. What is she? How did you? It was really quite simple. Once I realized Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die. What proves the Dean knew he was going to die? The schedule? Am I right? These are really weird pictures to compare. Oh, hey Dutch. How are you? Could be wrong. The trash too? Get rid of the spoon, right? Will you play GTA 4? Yeah, I will. Hopefully tonight I will. Why would the Dean take out the trash 2 days early? And why would he cancel all his meetings on Friday? Unless he knew he wasn't going to be there. This was the key piece of information I needed. Once I considered the possibility that Mr. Strasberry knew he was going to die on Thursday, everything started to fall into place. But consider this, if someone knew they were going to die, wouldn't they do everything in their power to escape their fate? And yet the Dean didn't. There's only one explanation. He staged his own death. What proves the Dean staged his own death? What the hell is this? I don't know how to combine these. These are really weird pictures. Oh shit. Headphones disconnected. There we go. These make sense to you guys? Hey Ho Yang. How are you? Ignorance is strength. The book, I think, is one. He used some kind of knowledge on, or he is a botanist, so maybe he figured out some way to fake his own death using plants. Keep the one of him. But this guy, what's his name again? I think the Dean asked him to go find or document plants, right? Could be wrong. We'll see. It's no secret that the Dean is an avid gardener, but some people might not know he authored a book about exotic plants and their natural remedies. And in the library, despite the apparent cause of death being electrocution, I noticed strange markings covering the dean's neck. His face was discolored and his skin was shriveled. He knew how you were going to die, Mr. Strasberry. Poison. He knew because you made it yourself from one of your plants. Poison that you had an antidote for. That would be the method, but you couldn't work alone. You needed an accomplice, someone to revive you when the time was right. Mom and Dean were working together. I have no idea. The conversation she had with CJ, all the lab equipment, you think? I'm thinking it's this one. Conversation she had with CJ and the vial or the book. You guys, what do you guys think? Yeah, this is really confusing. We'll just go with this one. Alright, I was right at about one. In the basement of my house, on my dad's old dusty desk, I found a recently used vial. The residue was purple, the same color as the marks on the dean's neck. In the jail, Mom knew she was running out of time, so she entrusted CJ to finish what she had started. To revive the dean from his deathly slumber. You plotted together to stage Mr. Strasberry's death. It was a simple scheme. Poison him with the plant and return after the funeral to revive him. You had intended the death to appear natural, but not everything went according to plan. The ring. Electrocution. I think it's electrocution. You think it's... I don't know. When did this happen? Maybe not the ring. Wait, she was suspicious of why she had the ring. This is the evidence that we collected. She ran out the window, remember, after the killer? Right. After the poison was administered, the dean intended to give Mom his ring, but he accidentally dropped it and it got stuck in the electrified track of the ladder. When he bent down to retrieve it, he was electrocuted and thrown from the balcony. The dean instinctively reached out for something to stop himself from falling, but all he managed to grab was the ID card hanging around Mom's neck. Once she realized it was gone, she returned to collect it, but I had already found it. Even the smartest criminals make mistakes. Getting caught hadn't been part of the plan. Ho ho ho. Quite remarkable, Jenny. And you worked out all that by yourself? Did you, right? Yes, that's how you did it. But the real question is why? Well, that's all a bit more complicated, I'm afraid. It was a rhetorical question, Mr. Strasberry. I know why you're working together. First, I have to tell you about aliens. Aliens? The hell? We're going back to him now. Oh, this is exciting. What an incredible adventure this turned out to be. Jenny's growing up and discovering her full potential. And to think I did it all without anybody dying. Hello? Richard? What do you think of the new scenes? Aren't they wonderful? I beg your pardon? Trick you? Certainly not. But don't you see? It all works out perfectly this way. You can already picture where the next book will start. Not serious. But I didn't promise anything. But there must be another way. Just give me more time. Cancelled? Richard, please. Richard, hello? Hello? Bastard. Cancel our book. It's no good. They won't publish it unless someone dies. But I can't do it. I just can't. Come on, Arthur. Jenny's whole world hangs in the balance. Decades of work can't all end now. I have to. It's like Jenny's mom always says. A great detective knows the right decision is often the hardest to make. And I'm a great author of detective stories. But I can't pick. What should I do, Rufus? Brilliant, yes. You're always right, old friend. I'll let fate decide. Here goes. Who's gonna die? DieDevDie. Who dies? Dean Strasberry? Jenny Leclue? Jenny's mom? There's somebody, a secret person? Of course Cake wants Jenny to die. I have no idea. I'd say Dean Strasberry just because he's not related to Jenny at all, but what would be more dramatic? Jenny's mom? Then she'd be an orphan. Finally a way to die. Jenny can't die because this is a T-rated game. Pick Jenny, he'd be yelled at for a recycled idea. Wait, so if her dad is alive, then I'd say her mom. We don't even know if her dad's alive yet. But that's a working theory that he's in an alternate reality, so I wouldn't put much weight on that. Dean Strasberry, he faked his own death, so everybody thinks he's dead already. So what would be the point of that? We're trying to make like a good mystery. Let's say we should kill Jenny's mom. I'm cold, but I say Jenny's mom. Her mom was kind of mean at the end. Yeah, and she didn't bother telling us why she was being so secretive. Why didn't she tell us? That doesn't make sense. And why was she so okay with us sneaking her out, breaking her out of prison? That was like committing a crime. So if Jenny's mom dies, the evidence of us helping her break out of prison is gone. Everybody already thinks Dean is dead. Kill Jenny because then the book will get more busy or buys. Alright, so it's between these two. What do you guys think? Actually, I'm gonna take a quick break. It'll be a perfect time. Give me a couple minutes. Gotta use the washroom. I'll put it right in the middle. And I'll let fate decide. Somebody who's controlling me. Or somebody break into my house and choose for me. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so I think we're gonna choose Jenny's mom. You guys think that's a bad idea? This entire game is a psychological thriller, amazing story and character designs, but I feel like the game drags for a little. Here is like a huge raw moment, yeah. Of course, people are probably going to be choosing Dean Strasberry. It's not related anyway to these two. Well, except for these two have something going on, I don't know. Full story yet. They haven't explained that. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Well, let's think about the consequences. Jenny's mom dies. She'll be an orphan. Oh no, she'll have to go live with her grandfather. She'll be sad. Both of her parents are dead. Serious? Yeah. Alright, we're going with Jenny's mom. She'll take joy to forget. Oh, what? We have to choose another one? Oh no, here we go. Fate has spoken, but is she certain? Once the choice is made, there's no turning back. Now Jenny will go to juvenile detention. She won't live with the grandpa. You think, Jamie? If Jenny die, or the mom dies, a lot of the evidence dies with her. Because she's the only one that can say that she broke, or Jenny broke her out. See what happens. Got an achievement called the final decision. Well, that was easier than I thought. No, it wasn't. It's the only way this scene can end. The ending the book deserves. Jenny's fingerprints are all over a lot of things. As I was saying, what was that? No more interruptions. The tremors were getting more violent and more frequent. Please, I'm in the middle of my astonishing denouement. Denouement? Everything in town thinks CJ is crazy. Everyone in town. A madman spouting wild theories about aliens and hidden forces at work in Arthurton. But all this strange phenomenon is seen are real. He's seen are real. The culprits are men, not monsters. What do I know about Arthurton's secret? We're doing this. And this one right here. You think that's right? Council of 3. Maybe we should choose that. Council of 3. What do you guys think? We should tell them about the Zazar sphere. I don't think it matters, really. Arthurton is built on top of some kind of energy source, something special. An organization called the Council of Three have been secretly pulling the strings. They run experiments to study the unique properties of Arthurton's resource. And they built machines to exploit it. One of the experiments went tragically wrong and caused the collapse of the quartz mine. They covered it up and blamed the miners, and yet the experiments didn't stop. Instead, they built an even bigger facility. Years after the accident in the mines, an even greater tragedy struck Arthurton. Only this time, the townspeople didn't know. I don't fully understand it, but something happened to the whole town. And wherever we were, we aren't there anymore. The rest of the world think we disappeared. What? At first I thought I was solving two separate mysteries, but then it hit me like a ton of used books. The two were inextricably linked. And that's how I know your motive for staging the Dean's death. Oh, hey, Alicia. It worked. Find Zazar. He needs help. Which one's this again? I wish there was like a little brief description of these photos. Like where we found it and what they mean. Dad wasn't working for the university. He was working on Zazar's machines, all under the watchful eye of the Council of Three. The Dean is part of the Council of Three, or at least he works for them. His ring hides a key to access secret stations around town. After my dad's suspicious death, Mom confronted Mr. Strasberry. Racked with guilt, he confessed and begged for her forgiveness. He revealed the truth about the Council of Three. Instead of letting anger cloud her judgment, Mom saw an opportunity, and together he concocted a plan to bring down the organization from the inside. Got an achievement called Case of the Dead Dean. What is that? Hold up. Now, there's no descriptions for the achievements you get in this game. Kinda sucks. What a brilliant mind you have, Jenny Leclue. Julie, I believe you underestimated this girl. How could... You could have gotten yourself killed. But I didn't. But what if you had? I'm not a kid anymore. I have to make my own choices. A flower cannot blossom without light. Jenny had risked everything to save her mom. Sorry, Jenny. I'll accept it. You're running out of time to save Mr. Strasberry. I was trying to protect you. I know. I should have trusted you. But you were wrong. What? I just apologized. No, not about that. Everyone presumed Dad died in the lab explosion. So did I until today. But then I started finding secret messages all over town. They led me to a secret room under the graveyard. And there, on a small television, I saw him. Henry? Dad is alive, but he's trapped on the other side, and he's been trying to contact us the whole time. He made it back? Then the experiment worked. Exactly. But if he made it back, that means we can all get back. We need to get to the machine right away. No, first we need to find Professor Zazer. Now she's gonna die. Yeah. We should have chose Dean. Why? Why'd you let me choose the mom? What the hell? Emergency release 1, 2, and 3. Select wisely. What the hell? What do these even do? Are these 3 different endings? 3? That's what I was thinking. Three. Clearness says 2. Alright, well, I guess we gotta choose one of these releases. What's behind door number 3? Wow. Red herring. It's Rapture. We cause an explosion. What? What the hell happened? To be continued? Really? Mom's dead now. Or maybe she was teleported to the other side. Thank you for playing. We hope you enjoyed the journey. I didn't get to read it. Alright, so there's gonna be a sequel. Cool. I'm definitely gonna be watching or looking out for that. I don't know when. Blame Clarina and FBI. On Kickstarter, there were stretch goals for episode 2 and 3, but those weren't reached. Perhaps Apple Arcade money. Maybe we'll see episode 2 someday. Extra special thanks, Tilly. That's why the music sounds like Oxenfree music. It's the same people. Oh, cool. We killed the mom in the story and this in memory of a mom. Alright. Yeah, I hope we see an episode 2. But that was Jenny Leclue. Pretty good game. Thanks for FBI for gifting it to me a couple of months ago. Finally got around to playing it. Glad I did. But if we don't see an episode 2, I'm gonna be pissed. Review? Yeah, that ending. There's so many questions. They didn't even, like, acknowledge what we said was true. We were just piecing it together with those pictures that were really confusing. Another achievement, Jenny Leclue. Mom just disintegrated. Here we go. The truth. I was right, Mom isn't a murder, but why? Widows drop poison and antidote. The Dean staged his own death with Mom's help. Okay, so that's why Dean staged his own death, to get back at the Council of Three. To make it look like he died so he doesn't have to answer to them. And then I guess then after that happened, they were gonna concoct a plan to take them down. I don't think the mom disintegrated. I don't think the author would do that. Found a way to kill off a character, but not really. With the alternate reality kind of thing. Because we still don't know if that's true, that we're in a different reality. Or if the father's in a different reality or dimension. Yeah, right here. Solution. Fake his death and bring down the council from the inside. Find Zazar, go to the giant machine together. Save Dad, save the town. His outfits. Halloween. Zombie Jenny. Or Orc Jenny. But yeah, that was a great game. I wish there was voice acting. Would have been much better than me voicing all the characters. But I did enjoy the dialogue. It was really funny and charming. You could tell this was a teen game. There were some scenes in it that made it less teen, but I think it's a good mixture. The mature themes and PG-13 stuff. But I kind of wish the puzzles were a little bit more difficult. I can play this game, but I can't play Portal. That's what I'm quoting Epic Kick. I liked all the collectibles. The stickers were really cool. Decorating your notebook. I think it should have been used a little bit more, the notebook, like having to figure things out. Besides it being just like a record keeping. Because we barely had to use this, to be honest. It's kind of like the Life is Strange notebook. Like we never really use it until like, unless we want to look something up for just for our own curiosity. Called Susie back. I'm really wondering like how much the choices actually mattered. I don't know. There's some like was it possible for Susie to come with us into the graveyard? Because I remember us telling her to stay, as a lookout, but I swear we could have asked her to come with us, or if it was a possibility. I don't know. There is a new game plus. You could play the game again. But this game is longer than I thought it was going to be. About 11 hours we've played this. It's good. Good length. How much did this game cost? I'm not sure how much it is on Steam. Wondering if it's a good value for time. 20 bucks. 20 bucks is pretty good for about 11 hours of gameplay. Yeah. It's weird that there's no music in the background here. Kind of sad how that this was cool and cute. Let me know. Let me show you the Kickstarter goals on Discord Dev. Good game. I hope there is a conclusion because that's a real cliffhanger. We still need to meet the man in black. Yo. Who the hell is the man in black? Apparently voice acting is planned as an update. And we should have waited till then. I really want to see more games like this in the future. I love the mystery and excitement really kept you playing. Yeah, they did an amazing job with the mystery. There's some games where it's just like it's hard to keep playing, but like just the way that they delivered the dialogue and all the different areas that you go to and the characters themselves did a really good job. Actually making you care about Jenny. Not so much the mom. The mom was kind of a, I don't know. Kind of wish we would have learned more about the mom. I didn't even know the dad died for a little bit. Kept on forgetting that he was dead. Remember that because at the beginning I thought Mr. Strawberry, the mom, were having an affair. Sent to Dev, you'll see in those. I'll take a look at it. How did this... How this did not get backed, I never know. Really good, maybe they need to retry. I think it was backed, but they didn't reach all their stretch goals. Like episode 2 and 3. I'm looking at the image right now. They got the voice acting, translation, art upgrade. Costume customizer, they didn't reach. Episode 2, endless biker mode, whatever that is. Episode 3, and console support. It was going to be on the Wii U. I thought isn't this game on the Switch? I think I saw something that said it was on the Switch. That is cool. But yeah, that was genuinely Leclue, guys. Pretty good game. I really enjoyed it. Played it 3 days in a row. Or I skipped one day, I think. I'm thinking we'll play more of these type of games in the future. Seeing how much you guys enjoyed it. I mean, you guys really liked After Party. Now this one is pretty good too, so maybe we'll play more of these point and click adventure games. Play Oxenfree again. Fingers crossed that for episode 2 and 3. Yeah, but yeah, I think we're gonna switch out over to a different game. I need After Party to get on Steam. Yeah, isn't it still an Epic exclusive? I remember I bought it a long time ago when they were doing a sale. Thank you, FBI. Yeah, no problem, TJ. Thank you for watching. Glad you enjoyed it. But yeah, we're gonna switch over to, I think, GTA 4. Play more of that for the rest of the night until I have to leave. But I'll see you guys in a few minutes. It'll take me a few to get everything set up, but yeah. Play some more GTA 4. If I were to give this game a rating, it'd probably be an 8 out of 10. But I would have to see the rest of the episodes. I liked it that much. But one thing, I don't know if I liked the Arthur parts, like the writer. I'm wondering what would have happened if it was just gonna be about Jenny Leclue, and it had nothing to do with it being an actual book that somebody's writing. Wondering about that. We'll see. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a few minutes.